Okay, so let's start with the session. I think I am visible to everyone, correct? Yeah, so guys, today Chris sir couldn't join, so I joined the session. So I will only take the live. I think you know, right? What is the today's topic? And don't worry, guys. I will clarify everything regarding this session, step by step, one by one. We'll implement the entire thing here. Okay. So first of all, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if I'm audible, visible to all of you, yes or no. I just wanted to know in the chat. uh, Please do confirm, guys. Okay, great. So I'll share my screen and I will give you the complete walkthrough, guys. What we are going to cover in this session, a detail and the complete introduction of this session. Okay, so I think you have seen the description and the title of the video, and just by seeing the title and the description of the video, this thing is clarified to you that we are going to cover the Agentic AI. So for how many days I'm going to take this session? What is the motto behind this session? Okay, and what all thing we are going to cover up? So each and everything I'll discuss in today's session, and definitely I will take your doubts as well. So please confirm, guys, if you can see my screen, if it is visible to everyone. I just wanted to know in the chat if you can see my screen. Don't worry, guys. I'll discuss the prerequisite and all everything. And tomorrow, Chris sir will also join. Today he was not available. He is outside. So yeah, from tomorrow onwards, he will also be available just to clarify some question and answer. Okay, great, visible. Perfect, guys. So let's do one thing. Let's discuss the agenda of today's session, and then, guys, we'll come to the theoretical explanation, and after that, I will come to the practical side. Okay. So first of all, what you have to do if you want to get a material, for that you have to sign up to this page. So I shared one page in the chat. Okay, so guys, again I'm sharing whoever have just joined. So for those folks, again I'm sharing the page. So guys, first of all, you have to sign up over here. Write your name, email ID, and number so that you can get a material. Okay, because whatever material I'm going to be share regarding the project, regarding any theoretical content and all, I'll be sharing through the dashboard itself. And how you will get a dashboard? So once you will log in through once you will log in through this page, then only you can access the content and all. Okay, so please log in. Please write your name. Please write the email ID, write your number, and register through this page. So tell me, guys, if you got this link, if you are able to open it. I just wanted to know in the chat. Please clarify in the chat if you are able to like log in. Yes or no? Is it working? Yeah, agent project in this session. Correct. So if it is working, then please let me know, guys. You can mention in the chat so that I can proceed further. Okay. I hope you got it. Yeah, again, I'm sharing the link and let me check how I can pin this comment. Grace, great, guys. Now, did you get it? Please do let me know in the chat if you got it and if you're able to log in then. The resources will be updated. So after the session, guys, the resources will be available over the dashboard. So don't worry about it. You just need to sign up over here. You will get a resources. Okay, don't worry. Great. So just give me quick confirmation so that we can start this session. I just wanted to know yes or no in the chat, guys. Please let me know so that I can tell you the agenda as well as the prerequisite, and then we'll start with the session. Okay. So I'm monitoring the chat. You can write anything inside the chat. If you don't know about me, guys, if you have seen me first time on this channel, then you can go and check with my LinkedIn. So you just need to write Sunny Savita over there, and you will get my profile. So let me show you. See. So guys, myself Sunny Savita. I'm in total I'm having 5+ year of experience in the field of generative AI and the data science. So you can check my complete experience and all over here. So I'm sharing my LinkedIn profile in the chat itself. So please go through with it. If you want to connect with me, you can connect over here regarding any query, regarding any sort of a doubt. You can directly DM to me over my LinkedIn. Okay. Now you got the access of this I think dashboard, and you are connected with me as well. Now guys, apart from this one, so what all thing we are going to cover inside this session, I written over here, I created a slide, multiple slides for all of you, okay, for this session itself. And I'll clarify the agenda as well regarding the project, that which project we are going to implement in how much depth, okay. Each and everything we are going to discuss, and for how many days I'm going to conduct this free community session. Now before this session as well, I took multiple session on this channel. If you don't know, you can go and check with the live section. I think 3 to 4 months back actually, I took one more project related to the Agentic AI. So there I discuss the various concept of the Agentic AI inside that project. Okay, so just go and check. I think the project name was a trip planner, which I'm able to remember. I think the deployment was remaining regarding that project, and I got so many messages regarding that. Sir, you took one project on this channel, on Krish Naik channel, and you didn't completed the deployment. So I'm thinking to complete the deployment now, basically inside this project itself, and I will give you the complete walkthrough, complete guide, right? How to do that, how to develop, and then regarding the deployment also, we'll discuss each and every step. Okay. Great. Now, let's do one thing, guys. Let's go step by step. First, let's discuss the agenda. Let's discuss the scope and the learning outcome of this session. And then, guys, I will tell you the prerequisite. What all thing is required for attending this session, to attend this live crash course, and which project we are going to implement. So the timeline for this session, this free community session, is 2 weeks. Okay, this week and the next week. So in total, I'll be taking, guys, 6 classes. So today I'm taking one class, then I will take on Thursday, and then on Saturday. Okay. So guys, you will get a notification timely. So once we'll schedule this session, so you will get a notification regarding the session, that today we have a session. So like still I'm telling you that today we have a session. Now again I will take on Thursday, then on Saturday. Okay, TTS. Then again next week I will be taking for 3 days. So during this 6 days, guys, what we are going to do now, I will tell you the plan. Okay. So what is the course scope, and what you are going to learn over here, right? So by end of this crash course, you will understand the core mental, right? The core concept of the agentic AI. I will tell you the clear-cut differences between the generative AI, RAG, AI assistant, AI agent, multi-agentic system, and the deep agents. Will understand the core building block of the agentic system. Okay, so what is the agentic system, and what all concept comes under the agentic system, right? So we'll understand that. Now, which framework is there for the agentic AI, and which framework we have to use, so we'll understand that also. And then we'll implement the real world agentic AI project. So after discussing all this concept, guys, we'll discuss like the project itself. Now, I hope, guys, the agenda is clear. So tell me, everyone is able to see my screen, yes or no? I forgot to ask to the recent people, so whoever has joined just now, please let me know if you are able to see my screen, and if this slide is visible to all of you guys. Tell me, yes or no. Now, how for how many hours? So I will be taking for 2 to 3 hours. Okay. So I will start from 8 p.m. onwards till 10 to 10:30 p.m. Not more than that. And then 50 to 20 minutes, I'll be taking the queries. So whatever queries you have, you can write in the chat itself. I will answer for those queries. Okay. Yes, I will come to the prerequisite. Right after this one, guys, I will come to the prerequisite. Now, what is a prerequisite for this session, for joining this session or for completing this crash course? So the prerequisite for completing this crash course is the basic understanding of the Python. Okay. So if you know the Python, if you have a basic understanding of the Python, if you know function, classes, APIs and all, then you can attend this session, because at the end, whatever project we are going to develop, right? So the entire project we are going to develop in a Python itself. Now, conceptual knowledge. You should have basic understanding of the large language model, how to access those model from the different APIs, right? And you should have basic understanding of the LangChain. So if you don't know about the LangChain, guys, so LangChain is a very emerging framework for implement the GenAI based application, LLM based application. So in almost all the application, we try to use the LangChain, right? 95% time we try to incorporate this LangChain in our application. Other than this LangChain, we have different option, different other option also, like Llama Index, Haystack, or different other framework. But we'll try to use the LangChain. If you wanted to use any other framework, okay, so you can use that. Now, along with this LangChain, which all framework we are going to be used, right? Then that I will let you know. Okay, as we'll progress inside this course, definitely I'll discuss that part. So I hope, guys, the prerequisite is clear and you understood the course scope, what you are going to be learn through this course, throughout this course, right? For next 6 days, for the next 6 classes. And apart from this one, I think the prerequisite is also clear. Now tell me any question, anything. If you have any question, you can let me know. System configuration, basic system configuration only, because we are not going to train our own LLM, then we don't require any hardcore system. We require the hardcore system, guys, if we are training the LLM from scratch. Okay, so right now we are not doing that. Got it? So, are we going to pay for any subscription? No, we are not going to pay for any subscription. And don't worry, guys. I will assist you like how you can code through the Copilot as well. Because nowadays, for the development, right, for any kind of development, whether it's a AI related code, AI related development, or any web development, okay. So whatever code we are writing, we are heavily using the Copilots. So definitely, I'll show you how you can use the Copilot. We have some dedicated IDE also. We have cursor, anti-gravity, right? But I will show you how you can use the Copilot inside the VS Code, or if you are using PyCharm, then you can use over there as well. So we'll use the GitHub Copilot. I have a paid subscription of it, so I can access some like the premium model over the GitHub Copilot. But you can work with a free tier also. Okay, there you can use the basic model. So vibe coding, guys, it's a necessities of today's era, right? Of today's development. So definitely we'll have to focus on that side, because we can think, right? And then behalf on that thinking, behalf on that thoughts, right? So whatever we are thinking, so AI can write a code. So yeah, definitely we'll try to take that approach, and at least we'll write couple of module using the Copilot itself, so that you will understand how to use the Copilot in your day-to-day development. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Is it clear to all of you? Just let me know in the chat if it is clear. Sir, which all day the classes will be taken? The classes will be taken on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, right? Again, next week will follow the same, like the same days only. I will be taking the classes. Okay, same timetable, same schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Got it? So can we get a recording? Yes, you will get a recording after completing this session. The recording will be available over the YouTube itself. Got it? Great. So any confusion, any more confusion in the course scope and in the prerequisite, guys, you can let me know. And uh, again, let me ping this link in the inside the chat itself. So if you are new, if you have just joined, then you can log in over here. Okay. Please log in, guys. Please log in over here. You can write information. See here, also we have given the complete details regarding this crash course. So yeah, this will help you a little bit to understand about the agenda and the scope. Okay. Great. सर प्रोजेक्ट कब होगा? प्रोजेक्ट होगा, प्रोजेक्ट आज ही स्टार्ट होगा एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन देन उसके बाद बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट होगा. So let me show you the project, guys. So what kind of project actually we are going to implement? So I can just give you the walkthrough of the entire project right now, and then definitely we'll implement it inside the live session only. So just a second, I am sharing a link. See, guys, this is the complete project. So this kind of project only we are going to implement. There actually you will find out the various folder, various module, and it's going to be the end-to-end project. So here you will learn like how to think, how to design a system, okay, how to design any agentic AI system, how to write a workflow. Okay, and guys, no doubt we can write a code using the Copilot, but at least we'll have to think, we'll have to design the architecture, right? So that I will let you know, and definitely we'll discuss the complete agentic workflow and all everything. So if I can show you the workflow, guys, so this is the like complete workflow. This kind of workflow actually we are going to be implement, and few codes will write from our end, and then like couple of module we are going to generate from the Copilot itself. So we'll do kind of vibe coding over here, okay, regarding the bigger module and all. Understood? Jupyter Notebook. Yes, I'll show you in the Jupyter Notebook. Means I'll show you like how to configure the model, and how to design a basic flow using the LangGraph, tool calling and all. The basics of the LangGraph we'll discuss in today's session itself. Got it? Yes, you will get a recording, and even over the dashboard, you will get a recording. Okay, so uh, we'll upload the recording over the dashboard itself. So let me show you what kind of dashboard actually you will get. If I can access that right now, just a second, guys. I'm checking. Okay. So guys, once you will log in, can you see my screen? Is it visible to all of you? Can you see this dashboard? Just let me know in the chat. No price, nothing, guys. It is free for all of you. Okay, it is completely free. This crash course is completely free. I'm just here to helping to the community. Okay, not to sell any course here, not to like take any money or something. So let me know, guys, if you can see this screen. So once you will log in, okay, after the login, you will get this kind of a screen where all the session will be listed. So here only, actually in the resource section only, you will get all the resources regarding this course, okay, regarding this crash course. Great. Yeah, I will use the LangGraph. So just let me know, guys, so that I can start with the actual session. So can we set up the at least the development environment first? Just let me know if you are ready, guys. If you are completely ready, because like I think for the 20-minute, right? I just given the introduction and all, and I hope everything is clear now. So can we start with the development environment so we can set up the entire environment, and then we'll start with the coding. And don't worry, guys. I capped each and every slide over here. See, we'll understand the differences. Okay, then here you can see we'll understand all the terms, whatever terms are there related to the agentic AI. Then apart from that, you can see all the framework, whatever framework are there regarding this agentic AI. Okay, so I will give you the complete walkthrough. We'll discuss on each and every topic over here. So first, let me do one thing. Let me set up the development environment. Okay, and after that only we'll start with the coding and all. So first of all, what you have to do, guys, you have to create a folder. Okay, you have to create a folder inside your directory. So I'm going to create a folder inside my directory. So mkdir u2 live crash course. Okay, so this is the folder, and this folder basically I will upload over the GitHub itself, and I will share the GitHub link. So I will share the entire project through the GitHub only. Now let me go inside this let me go inside this folder, and I'm going to open the VS Code. So guys, what you have to do, you have to install the VS Code inside your system. You should have the VS Code inside your system. Okay. See guys, I have a VS Code here, and inside the VS Code only, I'm going to be write the entire code and all. And for sure, I will show you how you can use this Copilot while you are writing a code, while you are developing an application. So guys, I'll let you know what all type of application we have. We are using AI, right? So using the AI, what kind of application we can create? What is the fundamental pillar of the AI, right? So from where we need to start the AI, and where this AI agent come, right? Agentic AI come. Because guys, see, the agentic AI, actually, it's a last part. It's a tail of the generative AI, actually. Whenever we start with the generative AI, we always understand about the LLMs, then fine tuning, then we understand the RAG system, okay, then we understand the multimodal RAG, and we should have the basic and the fundamental understanding of the deep learning also. Now, after understanding all this thing, only we come to the agentic AI. There we create the autonomous system, and I think everyone is doing the same thing nowadays in every industry, right? I'm a part of the industry, so I know better. In every industry, people are creating a AI agents, right? And guys, whatever job role you will see regarding the AI, right? So over there you will get the specific requirement related to this agentic AI, right? So every companies are hiring for the agentic AI as of now, because they wanted to be create the autonomous system in the next upcoming year, right? So that's why guys, this thing is very important. So if you want to make a career in the AI, right, uh, then this agentic AI is very much important. I would suggest you guys, you can skip the other topics once if you are learning the gen AI or the machine learning and deep learning, you can skip that part as of now. But guys, don't skip this agentic AI. Learn the agentic AI, understand the agentic AI, okay, and then create the end-to-end application on top of it. Along with the agentic AI, yes, RAG is also important. So first learn RAG and then this agentic AI. Okay, great. So the entire project we are going to develop inside the VS Code itself, guys. So here, what we'll do, we'll set up. I hope it is visible to all of you. Let me zoom little bit. So just give me the quick confirmation if everything is visible now. Tell me. Can you see my screen? Great. Now, what I will do, guys, first of all, I will open my terminal, and here I will do the entire setup using the UV. Okay. So I'll do the entire setup using the UV. So how to do that? Let me tell you, and don't worry, I'll give you the each and every command over here. So you just need to write UV init. So once you will write UV init, guys, over the terminal, you will get a couple of files and folder. Okay, left hand side, you will get couple of files and folder. Now, what we'll do, guys, we'll create a virtual environment using the UV itself. Okay. So how to create a virtual environment using the UV? I can give you those commands as well. So first you will check the Python, okay, whether you have Python or not inside your system. So you will simply write here UV Python list. So once you will write this UB Python list, guys, you will get the Python version, right? Whatever Python version are available inside your system, you will get that. Don't worry, guys. I will share this each and every command inside the inside the README file itself. Okay, and I will upload it over the GitHub so that directly you can copy paste from there. So this is all the Python version which is available inside my system. If any version you want, then you can install it. Okay, we have a command in UV. So yeah, that version you can download directly. Now, what I'm doing here, guys, I'm going to be create a virtual environment. I'm going to create a virtual environment using 3.12. Okay, and I'm going to use the C Python. Okay. Now, for creating a virtual environment, what I'll do here, I will write UV VENV. Okay, then I will write my environment name. So my environment name is env. Then I will write python hyphen python, and then what I'll do, guys, I'll pass the Python version. Okay, so I'll pass the Python version. Now once I will hit enter, so here you can see my virtual environment is created, this one env. Now, after that, what I'll do, I'll activate this virtual environment. Whenever we are doing any development, guys, whenever we are initiating any development, we always create the virtual environment at the first place. So we can create this virtual environment in a various way. So we can create it using the Conda. We can create directly using the Python. We can create it using the basically UV. Okay. So here I'm using the UV for creating this virtual environment. Inside this environment only, I will install my all the required packages and all everything, and then I will utilize it throughout the development throughout this project. So for activating this virtual environment, here is a command. So I will simply copy this command and I'll paste it over here. After that, guys, see my environment is activated. So left hand side you can see my environment. So I can clear my screen over here, and then my environment is over here. And now what I'll do, guys, inside this git ignore, I will mention this environment because I don't want to be push this environment over the GitHub. Okay. So I will not push this environment over the GitHub. So that's why I will mention inside the git ignore file. So I mentioned this env, and along with that, I will create one more file .env. Okay. So I mentioned this file also. Inside this .env, guys, what I'll do, I'll keep my keys. I will keep my API keys. So you can follow to me. I'll share this link in some time with all of you so that you can clone it. And whenever I'm pushing any changes, so that you can fetch those changes inside your local. You can pull those changes inside your local. Now, guys, one more file I'm going to be create over here. The file name is going to be requirements.txt. Okay. Okay, guys. So I will go little slow. Don't worry, and even I will share this link so that you can take this project. You can clone this project. See, this is the requirement.txt. Now, what I will do, guys, I will give you just a second. Let me check whether the env is over here or not. Yes, .env is over here. This is fine, and this is also perfect. Now, let me give you this GitHub. Now, let me give you this project through the GitHub. So I'm pushing these changes over the GitHub. I will simply add these changes. Then I'll write over here project folder is initiated. Okay, initiated or initialize, whatever. Now I will commit, and then I will publish the branch. So it is asking to me whether you want to be published as a private repository or public repository. So as of now, I wanted to share this code with all of you. So I will publish as a public repository. So I will click on the public repository, and here you can see I got my GitHub, guys. This is the GitHub. So this GitHub I will use throughout this development, guys. So whatever practical and all I'll do over here. I'll push my code over here inside this GitHub. So I can give you this link, and even it will be available over the dashboard. Okay, so you can directly take this project from the dashboard itself. So once you got this GitHub, please let me know. If you got it, then I'll proceed further. Okay, just give me the quick confirmation in the chat if you got it, guys. Then did you get this GitHub? Yes or no? Just let me know. Please write in the chat so that I can understand that yes, you are able to see everything, and you are following to me. Sir, why we are using C Python? So it's a interpreter actually. So Python interpreter is written in a different languages. In C language, in Python language itself. So we generally use the C interpreter with the C language. Okay, so that's why I'm using the C Python. If you will write UV Python list, you will get a Python with a different other interpreter also. Okay. So what is a UV? So UV is a package manager. UV is what? UV is a package manager similar to the pip. It is a kind of wrapper which is built on top of the pip. Okay. Again, I'm sharing this GitHub link. Please, guys, please clone this GitHub link. Please fork it, clone it, whatever you want to do. And along with that, I'm giving you this link as well. So please register over here so that you can get access of this dashboard. Okay. And going forward, I will upload my entire resources and all everything over here. Okay, under the resource section, my entire resources will be available. Got it? Sir, in production system, do we use Python interpreter? Yes, we'll have to. We use the Python interpreter. Now, how you will execute the code then? If you're not using Python interpreter, then you cannot execute the code, right? So, where are you right now? You are going with your own flow? No, Rishabh, I just created this GitHub. Okay, this one. That's it. And later on, see, you can follow with the recording, right? So you can follow this everything with the recording. I just created this GitHub, nothing else. I just told you the scope prerequisite and I created this GitHub. So once everyone is done, please let me know in the chat so that I can proceed, guys. Okay. Yes, UV is a faster than pip. This is right. So which project you are making, we'll discuss that. First, we'll discuss the fundamental, then I'll come to the project. Okay. Today, guys, what I'll do, I'll focus on the LangGraph and I'll show you the basics of the tool calling and all. Then from tomorrow onwards, we'll start with the project. Understood? And I already told you we are going to develop this kind of project. This one. Himanshu, those video I think is already there over the YouTube. So please go and check regarding the roadmap and all. Okay, everything you will understand how to proceed with the ML ops, deep learning, NLP, agentic AI and all. Got it? Yeah, we can use the Google ADK also, but I'll tell you why we are using the LangGraph. Okay, there is a reason behind it. So class timing 8 to 11 p.m. IST, but I'll take till 10 to 10:30, and then we'll focus on the question answering and all. Okay, great guys. Now here I'm going to be create one more file. So here I'm going to be create one file. File name is test.ipynb. Okay. So inside this ipynb file, I can write my all the experiments and all, and we can test whether my model is working or not. And we can test our LangGraph workflow, tool calling and all, whatever basics we want to be learned, right, in today's session. So guys, I'm going to be select the kernel. So here you will have to choose the kernel first if you want to execute anything inside the ipynb file. So select the kernel, click on the select kernel, then click on the Python environment, and then click on the env. This is your current virtual environment. Okay, this one, which we have created just now. Now what you will do, guys, you will click on this code, and here you will write print all okay. Okay. So if everything is working fine, then I will get a message over the console, all okay. Now what I'm doing, guys, so here before executing this cell, I'm going to be install the interpreter. Interpreter is required, okay, for executing this Python file, this ipynb file. So how I can do that? I can simply write ub pip install, and here I can write Python interpreter. Okay. So how I can install that? I can simply write IPy kernel. Kernel. Once I will write this IPy kernel, I can install the I can install this kernel. Okay, for executing this notebook. Now if I will run this cell, so I will get the all okay. So guys, you can install this IPy kernel, okay, using this command. I'm giving you this module name inside the requirement.txt itself. I'm mentioning the same module name over here, right? So the module name is what? IPy kernel. So for executing this notebook, this IPy kernel will be required. Now see guys, I'm getting this all okay message over the console. Now this is the complete setup for running my test and all everything. And now, whatever project I will implement, right, from tomorrow onwards, I will start with the project. Today, I will stick with the fundamental. So I'll start from here itself. Okay, we'll do the basic testing, practice, and all everything. Then we'll create our complete modular folder and all everything. Okay. Now, let's do one thing. Let me give you this requirement.txt as well as this test.ipynb file. I can simply write requirement file updated. Okay, then I can commit and push these changes. So guys, these changes will be reflected over the GitHub. Please go and check with the GitHub guys. Here you will get the IPython file. See, here is the IPython file. Now you will get the package inside the requirement.txt. Okay. So again, I'm giving you this link, this GitHub link. If you didn't get, you can take it from the chat itself. I am again pasting it over here. This is the GitHub link, guys. Even you can check with my GitHub. So just write Sunny Savita GitHub. You will get my GitHub, and from there also you can take it. The timing will be same 8 to 11 p.m. IST. Yes, I'll show you the deployment. Okay, we'll discuss that. No, it's not a LangGraph crash course. It's a basically Agentic AI crash course. So we'll understand about the Agentic AI and then we'll build a project on top of it. Okay, guys. So now let's understand a few. Let's understand what, guys. Let's understand few theoretical terms. Okay, before starting with the project, before starting with the Agentic AI. Now, one question I wanted to ask to everyone: what you understand with the Agentic AI, guys? Can you let me know in the chat? Did you learn Agentic AI before as well? Do you have a basic understanding about the Agentic AI? What do you know about it? Please mention inside the chat. I'm just waiting for your replies. It's free for all. Okay, no paid, nothing. So few people are answering in the chat. As I can see, someone is saying it's a little bit. I know Agentic AI is a tool plus LLM plus tool calling, chatbot plus tool calling, agentic framework. Great. So you all have some understanding regarding the Agentic AI. Now let's do one thing, guys. First, let's understand the differences between the different terms actually, and then we'll come to the after understanding this term. Okay, we'll come to the terms, okay, which is required to understand the agentic AI. Like when we create the AI agent, so all these terms will come, right? All these terms will come. Then definitely we'll have to be handle it. If we are going to be build a deep agent, and then we'll talk about the framework. So whenever we start the generative AI, guys, so I think you have seen one diagram. Everywhere you have seen one diagram. Let me draw the diagram over here. So in the diagram, what kind of diagram, guys? Just a second. Yeah. So you have seen one diagram. The diagram is you will be having one circle, right? So this will be your circle, one single circle. Now inside this circle, actually, you will be having another circle. Okay, this circle. Just a second. So I can draw that. So you will be having one more circle under this circle, guys. Okay. Now under this one, you will be having one more circle, right? This one. So just a second. This is the one more circle, right? Then guys, under this one, you will get one more circle, something like this. This one. Okay. Now this outer circle, what it is representing. So let me talk about it. So this outer circle actually, it is representing to the AI. Okay. So this is the complete AI, guys. This one. Now, inside this AI, actually, inside how we are achieving this AI, inside this AI, you have one more circle. Now, this circle actually it is representing to the machine learning, right? Machine learning. Now, inside this machine learning, we have one more circle, this circle. Now, this circle actually it is representing to the deep learning. Okay, deep learning. DL means what? DL means deep learning. Now, inside this, we have one more circle. Now, this is representing to the generative AI, guys. Okay, generative AI. So, how many circles we have? We have four circles. Now, the fifth circle, which I am going to be draw now. So, this fifth circle itself, it is a agentic AI. So, let me draw that circle over here. This is the next one. Okay, I can draw over here. See, this is the next one. So this inner circle, the most inner circle actually, it is representing this most inner circle actually, it is representing to the agentic AI. Okay, this one, right? Agentic AI. So we used to talk about this ML and DL, right? So 2 to 3 year back, actually, we used to talk about the ML and DL, and we used to create a model, right, from scratch. We used to train the model from scratch. Whether it's a statistical model like linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, SVM kind of model for the regression and for the classification, or it's a neural network based model like ANN, CNN, RNN, LSTM. Okay, or even the encoder decoder based model. So we used to do that like 2 to 3 year back. Then suddenly, guys, the LLM came, right? The large language model came, and the first ever model, basically, which I'm able to remember, it was a GPT, right? Before that, there was a several model, but GPT, basically, it was outperforming all the other model. And we all know this AI era actually it is started from the Chat GPT itself. So then, guys, we have seen the era of the generative AI, where actually we are dealing with the LLM. Now, using the LLM, how we can create the system? Okay. Now, using the LLM, how we can create the autonomous system? So that thing actually it comes under the agentic AI. So if we talk about the agentic AI, guys, so it is nothing. It is all about the autonomous system. How we can create the autonomous system with the help of LLM means how we can utilize the capability of the large language model to create a intelligence or intelligent autonomous system. Okay, that's the fundamental idea behind the agentic AI. So if you want to understand the agentic AI, then you should have little bit understanding of the generative AI. If you don't know, then it is fine. Means directly also you can build an application using the agentic AI. But if you have little understanding of the LLMs, like how does it work, what is the fine tuning, how RAG works, then it will be well and good for you if you are going to learn this agentic AI. Okay, this is the next one. Now, guys, one more thing. See, here I written so many terms. If you will check with my next slide. So I written about the generative AI, then fine tuning, then AI assistant. So I'm skipping that ML and TL, machine learning and the deep learning. Okay, and I'll discuss directly from the generative AI itself. So what is a generative AI, guys? So generative AI means we have one kind of system, right? We have one AI system, AI model, which is capable to generate something. So in the generative AI, actually, we are directly talking about the LLMs, right? So we are directly talking about what LLMs means. We have trained our large language model over here, and using this large language model, we are capable to generate the text, images, as well as the code. Okay, so this LLMs actually it's a general purpose LLM means using that LLM actually we can talk like a human, right? So as see how like two humans are communicating to each other, similar to that we can connect with the LLM also. So that was the capability of this large language model, and still we are seeing that. Okay. Now, guys, the next thing is called the fine tuning. So we know how the LLM is created. So whenever we are creating any LLM, so we have three stages of it. Okay. The first stage is called the pre-training. There actually we are going to be train the LLM on the entire internet data. The second is called the fine tuning, supervised fine tuning, and the third is called the preference learning. Okay, preference alignment. So we have three stages of creating any LLMs, right? We generally follow this stage. So after that, guys, we get this LLM, this large language model, which is also called the general purpose model. Now, guys, if we want to fine tune that model, okay, if we want to fine tune that general purpose model, that large language model, we can do it. Now, what is the meaning of the fine tuning? So fine tuning means we can take the pre-trained model, okay, and we can train it on our domain specific task. So that's the meaning of the fine tuning. So here I written the clear cut definition of the fine tuning, guys. You can read. The process of adapting a pre-trained model to a specific task, domain, or the behavior using the custom data, right? So we'll get a full-fledged LLM or we'll get a pre-trained LLM, right? Now that full-fledged LLM or the pre-trained LLM, both we can fine-tune for our own domain-specific task. Nowadays, guys, you will see one more thing that is called the SLM. I think we all know about it. Maybe somewhere we have heard about this thing. How many people knows about this SLM? Please let me know in the chat. Do you know about the SLMs? Have you ever seen this SLM? Tell me, guys. Or have you heard about this small language model? SLM is called the small language model. So if you don't know about it, you can even check on my YouTube channel. How many people knows even I am running one YouTube channel and I'm uploading a content related to the generative AI? Maybe few of you. Okay. Great. Until you can check, just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm coming with my water bottle. Okay. Then we'll continue this discussion, the fine tuning AI assistant and all, and we'll come to the practical part. Okay. Wait. Okay. So let's begin again. Guys, can we start again? Just give me quick confirmation so that we can start. Yeah. Great. So we are talking about the LLMs, and then we came to the fine tuning. Now, I think you understood about the fine tuning, and during the fine tuning, guys, I discussed about one more specific term that is called the SLM. So whenever we talk about the language model, guys, so let me discuss one more thing over here. So whenever we talk about the language model, guys, language model, okay. So this language model is having two things. One, basically on how many parameters are there. We always talk about the parameters, okay, and we always talk about the number of tokens, on how many tokens basically it have been trained, okay. Now we're talking about the parameter, so this parameter could be in billions and trillions, right? So this parameter actually, it could be in billions and trillions, okay. And this token, guys, token actually it comes from the data set itself. So whenever we collect the data set actually we convert into the tokens, and this tokens actually it comes from the data set, and the size of the tokens again it will be in the trillions, okay, trillions. So whenever we talk about any language model, so we talk about the parameters. The parameter actually it will be in a billions and trillions, and even the token as well. Now we're talking about the parameter, guys. So this parameter is nothing. It is a weights and biases. Okay. This parameter actually it's a weight and biases, right? It's a base and a weights and biases value. Now, if we're talking about the language model, so this language model actually it is created. The base of the language model it's a transformer, right? Transformer. Nowadays, whatever language model you will see, the base of all the language model is a transformer. Now we are going to be decode the transformer. So the transformer actually having two main thing. In one single box of the transformer, you will find out the self attention, self attention, okay, self attention, and you will get the along with the self attention, guys. You will get what? You will get the neural networks, okay. And the other thing basically other concept actually embedding and all every data is flowing in the terms of in terms of embedding, which is going to be like through the self attention layer as well as the neural network feed forward network, okay. So this is the fundamental of the language model. Now guys, we decide based on the parameter and the number of token, like how many parameters are there and on how many tokens the model have been trained, okay. Based on that we decide whether the model comes under the LLM or the SLM category, right? So if we have to define the category of the LLM and the SLM, so we always define based on the parameter, the number of parameter, and the based on the token size. Understood, guys? So if the model parameter is below 10 billion, right? If the model parameter is below 10 billion, so we always say if the model parameter is below 10 billion, so we always say, guys, the model comes under this SLM category. And I'm not saying that in various research paper this thing have been discussed. So let me show you one research paper. I think with that the thing will be clear regarding this SLM, guys. I'm just highlighting one extra thing over here. Then I will come to the Agentic AI. So if I'm writing SLM, okay, SLM is a future is a of future of agentic AI. Okay, so agentic AI. So if I'm going to be write it, guys, I will get one paper. This one. So this paper actually it's a quite interesting and the important. Basically, it was released by the NVIDIA. With the collaboration of the Georgia Institute of Technology. So just read this research paper, guys. So if you are going to start your agentic AI journey, then guys understand about the SLM also. Okay, try to use the different SLM instead of various API from the various API call from the OpenAI, Anthropic, or maybe from the Grok, Open Router. Uh, so many platforms are there for accessing the LLM. But guys, the future is going to be SLM. Because it is a small model and we can host it on any server, and even we have created our own application, our own agentic application using this SLM only, open source model, right? So understand about the SLM. If you want to be like create a very inexpensive agentic AI system, because you know agentic AI system is an expensive one. Recently, one very good agentic application have been released. Anyone knows about the name? So any that name is a CloudBot, right? So CloudBot actually CloudBot. Guys, I have used that CloudBot, that agentic system, that agentic app. It is going to be take a lots of token. Okay, so it's going to be take a millions of token when you are going to be execute that in your local system. Yeah, it's a mold bot also. So guys, the cost is associated with the LLM, right? So yeah, we have to like understand this SLM just to reduce that cost in the agentic AI system. I'll show you how this agentic AI system like takes so many tokens while we go through the entire workflow. Okay, now this is the generative AI and the fine tuning. I think you got the enough understanding about the generative AI, LLM, and the fine tuning. Now the next thing is the AI assistant. So guys, whenever we found the LLM, so using that LLM, we have created a simple AI assistant, means simple chatbot or system, FAQ bots, right? So if we have a LLM, then what we can do using that LLM, guys, what we can do, we can create a simple AI assistant, which can assist us through the different questions. Okay, and many companies are creating those chatbot and the FAQ bots. Now, the advanced AI assistant, right? In the advanced AI assistant, actually, we use the RAG architecture. So, RAG, what is a RAG, guys? So RAG, again, it's an advanced AI assistant where actually we use the external data source. We provide some more context to the LLM, and behalf on that context we generate the answers, right? So we have a simple we have a LLM. Now using that LLM we have created a AI assistant, means whatever input we are passing, it's going to be generate an output, right? This is the first thing. Now let's say if LLM is not able to answer something, right? LLM is not able to answer something. In that case, what we'll do, we'll create a RAG on top of it. We'll connect that LLM from the external data source. We'll augment the information, we'll augment that query, whatever query we are going to be asked. We'll provide a more context to the LLM, and then only will generate the output. So that's the main aim of the RAG system. Now guys, after this one, means after this AI assistant, the RAG only, this agentic AI comes. Okay. Now in the agentic AI, see, in the agentic AI, actually you will find out a different terms. So you will find out the AI agent, then deep agent, then multi agent. Okay. And then agentic AI itself is one of the term. So we have to understand this thing, right? We have to understand the entire ecosystem of the agentic AI. At least the theory part should be clear over here. So if we're talking about the agentic AI, guys, so what is the agentic AI? So agentic AI is a design philosophy where AI system shows the autonomy, decision making, and the adaptive behavior. So in the simplest word, I can say the AI agentic AI is nothing. Agentic AI is just a way to design. It's just a way to create a autonomous system using the LLM, right? So if we want to be create a autonomous system with the help of LLM, then that is called the agentic AI. Now the fundamental unit of that agentic AI is called what? The fundamental unit of that agentic AI is called the AI agents, right? Uh, Single agent, the AI agent. So this is the core definition of the AI agent. Here you can read the core definition of the AI agent. So what it does, guys, it takes the input, it decide what to do next. Okay. And then it execute the action, means we call the tool, we call the like the different services in the form of tool, right? So that's a main, right? That's a main and the core definition of the AI agent. Now this AI agent is having a decision making capability, right? This AI agent is having a decision making capability. Don't worry, guys, I will show you again with a multiple example and with a multiple diagram, but this is a core definition of the agentic AI. Now, guys, if we're talking about the deep agent, nowadays, one word actually, the deep agent is floating a lot, right? In the field of this agentic AI. So, what is a deep agent? So, in the deep agent, actually, you will find out a more planning, okay, more chain of thoughts, tree of thoughts, right? You will find out a memory, you will find out a reflection. Okay, what is the meaning of the reflection? We'll talk about it. You will find out more looping, iterative approaches. Okay, you like often find this human in loop, right? So for validating the workflow, actually we can keep human also, the user intervention also in between inside the entire flow. So this is called the deep agent. So my normal AI agent could be the deep agent also, right? My normal AI agent could be the deep agent also. Now the next term, actually the next word is called the multi-agentic AI. So what is a multi-agentic AI, guys? So here I written the definition of the multi-agentic AI. A multi-agentic AI means a system where multiple agents are collaborating to each other. Means we have one agent, that single agent is connecting to the another agents. Okay. So if the two agent is coordinating to each other, so that is called the multi-agent. So we can have maybe two agents or more than two agents. Okay. I hope, guys, this entire terms and terminology is clear. So again, let me give you the quick revision of it. Then I will take up like questions. So I started from this circle. Inside the circle, guys, I told you where agentic AI lies. Okay. What is the meaning of the agentic AI? If someone is going to ask you what is the agentic AI, so you can say inside the agentic AI, we are going to be create an autonomous system with the intelligence of the large language model. Now, guys, along with the LLM, actually, I discuss about the SLM also. I discuss the fundamental of the language model, and I discuss like how we can categorize SLM versus SLM. Okay, so if we have less than 10 billion of parameter in any model, so we can that LLM actually can be fall into the SLM category, where we will be required the minimal resources. Okay, then guys, I discuss the generative AI. What it is? There actually we are going to be create the LLMs which is enough capable to generate the text, images in the code. Then we understood about the fine tuning process. Okay, so we can have one pre-trained model on one full-fledged LLM that we can fine tune according to our requirement. If I'm saying full-fledged LLM means, guys, so in the full-fledged LLM, you will find out the supervised fine tuning as well as the preference tuning as well. So you can take any model from the OpenAI API, from the Gemini as well, and then you can fine tune according to your requirement. Those are the full-fledged model. Or else, what you can do, you can take any pre-trained model from the Hugging Face, right? You can download it from the Hugging Face, and you can fine tune it according to your requirement. Both thing is fine, right? Then, guys, the next thing is the AI assistant. So when we got the LLM, when we got the LLM, then using those LLM, we have created the AI assistant, which is capable to answer the question, FAQs. It is able to do some conversation and all. But let's suppose that LLM is not having enough understanding, enough knowledge, enough context. Then what we do, guys, we create the retrieval augment generation. So we connect our LLM with the external database, and then we collect some more context regarding the query. We augment our query, then we pass it to the LLM, and then we generate the final output. So that is called the RAG. Okay. Then we came to the agentic AI. So what is the agentic AI, guys? So agentic AI is nothing. It's a design philosophy where we design a AI system which shows the autonomy, decision making capability, and the adaptive behavior. Right. So what is a component of the agentic AI? So we can divide into the multiple component. This agentic AI. First is called the AI agents. This is the core fundamental unit of the agentic AI, where actually we pass the input to the LLMs. Then LLM decide what to do next based on the given instruction, and it take a various action. And behalf on that only we generate the responses. So React means reasoning and the action agent is a best example of this AI agent, the core and the fundamental unit of the agentic AI. Then if you want to create a deep agent, guys, so there the more planning, memory, reflection, looping, uh, like the different other thing will be involved, okay, inside the deep agent. If we want to create a deep agent, multi-agent means we will be having more than 2 to 3 agent, right? More than 2 agent actually. So we can have more than 2 agent. So that thing is called the multi-agentic AI. So these are all the term. I hope all this thing is clear before starting with the project. You can just give me quick thumbs up, guys, if you are able to understand all this thing, so that I can proceed further. I can tell you the different framework name, and then, guys, I can tell you the different terms related to this agentic AI, and then again we can jump to the practical. So just let me know. Just give me quick thumbs up, and please tell me, guys, if you are enjoying this session, and if it is worth, then please let me know. So is there any implementation on the cloud? Yes, we'll come to the implementation. Means we'll deploy the project. Okay. And don't worry, guys, I'll provide you all these resources. It will be available over the dashboard itself. So through the dashboard, you can download all these resources. So don't worry about the resources and all. Okay, great, perfect. I think I got so many comments. It means people are really liking the session. Which cloud? Tell me which cloud. On whatever cloud you will say, I will deploy over there. Azure or GCP or Alibaba, AWS. Okay, great. So again, I'm giving you the link, guys. I think a couple of people are still asking for that. Just a second. Okay, before coming to the next slide, guys, I'm again giving you the link. Just a second. So this is the link, guys. Okay. Sir, are we going to build a MCP server? Yes, we'll build a MCP server. Okay. I'll integrate the MCP server also. So everyone asking, yeah, see, actually cloud is important. Okay. Cloud is very important for any development, for any project, guys. So I would highly recommend you to learn the cloud, at least one cloud. You should be proficient in at least one cloud, because without cloud actually we cannot work, right? Anyhow we'll have to deploy our project over there itself. So the CI/CD concept, then related to the cloud, right? Whatever concept are there, microservices, managed services. Okay, learn about those things. Storage, what kind of storage are there? Then what are the type of generative AI service they are providing related to the vector database, APIs, and all everything. So I would highly recommend you to learn at least one cloud. Got it? Just check my end-to-end roadmap. Okay, over my channel I uploaded one end-to-end roadmap. You can check over there. I discuss what all fundamental thing you need to learn along with the AI. Because guys, see, AI is fine. AI could be one module, right? Or AI could be the entire application. But the fundamental of the software engineering, right, of the product development will be same. Getting my point, right? So anyhow we have to learn that. So we all are using chat gpt. We all are using chat gpt, right? Now just tell me, guys, without the the fundamental of the software development, can we build that kind of application, a scalable application, which is being used by the millions and the billions of people? No, right? So fundamental will still be there along with the AI. Got it? So Moldbot can run locally. Yes, we can run it locally. We can configure it locally, and we can work with the Moldbot. So which LLM we are going to be used? So we are going. I'm going to use OpenAI. I recently purchased the credit of the OpenAI, so I'll use that. But I'll show you. You can use the different other basically model also from the free platform like Grok, Open Router, or from the Gemini also. Okay. So is it good to have a AWS? Yes, it is good to have AWS practitioner certificate, because it will add some value in your profile, in your resume, as well as it will give you the fundamental understanding of the cloud. Okay, so it is good. Sir, use Olam and or Grok. It is free. Yes, we can use that also. Anything we can use. So guys, again, can we restart? Great. So let's do one thing. Now let's understand. So here, guys, you can see I mentioned some core concept and the building blocks of the agentic AI. Okay. So please remember all this term. It is very important whenever you are going to be learn the agentic AI, or you are going to be build the agentic AI related system. So the first layer, see, without these terms and without these words, you cannot build the agentic AI system. Whenever you are going to be orchestrate any agentic AI system or a multi-agentic AI system, right? Then definitely you will encounter all this term, right? Once in a while, you will encounter all this term. So let's go through with each and every term so that you will get a more confidence while you are building a system. Okay. So here, guys, the first thing is a LLM. Okay, LLM actually it's a backbone. It's a backbone of any agentic AI system. So without LLM, actually, you cannot build a agentic AI system, right? The second thing is a prompting, guys. See, this prompting actually it's a very underrated thing, right? We all are taking prompting very lightly. Maybe we are not learning that. Maybe we are not understanding it in depth. But guys, believe me, prompting is very much important. If you know how to write a good prompt, you can generate a good output, right? You can generate your desired output. So prompting is very much important. So normal prompting, configure based prompting, template based prompting, conditional prompting, there are so many type of prompting, right? So when I worked on a real time application, I written every kind of prompting, guys. So I can tell you not only this prompt template which we generally use from the langchain and all, that is fine, but yeah, whenever we work in an industry where we have hundreds of prompts, so we manage the prompt separately. So we use the conditional prompt, basically we use the configure based prompt, okay, for achieving the more generalization and all. So yeah, this is a very important thing. The next is a thinking and the reasoning capability, where we are understand about the chain of thoughts, tree of thoughts, right? So this is the conceptual topic. Actually, it directly comes from the prompting only. I hope this thing is clear. Now, the next thing is the decision and the control layer. So in the decision and the control layer, actually we plan everything. Okay. Again, how we are going to be planned. So we are going to be break down the step. Okay. We are going to be order the task, the entire task, whatever we have. We are going to be created a separate function. Okay. And then guys, we are giving a instruction. So we are giving the required instruction also. So then guys, evaluation, output checking, evaluation, right, means the observability, quality check. Okay, quality check the output, constant like validation, right? So this is also very much important. So we always perform this whenever we are going to create a agentic AI system. Then reflection, guys. Reflection means what? Self critic, improvement, means the system is understanding the like the good and bads, right, the pros and cons by itself, right? And based behalf on that only it's going to be improved. So that is called the reflection. Iteration and loop, again, guys, we are going to be iterate, right? We are going to be in a loop, right? We are evaluating the process, and then if it is not good, then again we are performing the same thing. So that is called the iteration. So these are some terms related to the AI agent. So whenever you are going to build a AI agent, guys, you are going to be encounter all this term basically conceptually. Okay, how to implement that, how to do that, how to perform that, we'll understand that part. Then guys, action layer. Okay, this is very much important. This is very much important, where we have a tool calling. Then we are going to be called the other agent also, right? And or we are going to be produce a final output. So this three things actually comes under the action layer, right? So whenever we are going to be create any agentic flow, so either we can create either we can call a tool, or what we can call the another agent, or else we can generate our final output. So that is called the action layer. Okay. Then guys, one more very important thing with respect to this agentic AI. So if we are going to be create a agentic system, then guys, state is play a very important role. So what is a state, guys? So state means the flow of the input, right? So what the agents know right now means in the entire flow, right? We are passing that flow from the different nodes, from the different function. So we are going to be retain the we are going to be retain the flow, right? We are going to be retain the inputs, right? All the inputs through the state only, right? So we maintain the state, the conversation state, the task state, right? Where like we are having like means each and every node knows okay, what was the output of the previous node. Okay, that is the main aim of the state. Then guys, we have a memory. So memory also plays a very important role. So short term memory, long term memory, persistent memory. Okay, where we are going to be persist the memory for the longer run inside the vector databases, inside the files, logs and all. Okay, so that is called the persistent memory. So state in the memory layer is also very much important. Now guys, for the safety, reliability, right? So we have a human in loop, means we can keep the user in loop actually. And for the approval, okay, for the feedback. So if we want any approval, if we want any feedback, so we can keep human in between, so that human can give some output in between. Human can approve something, and then only we can generate the output. Guardrails for achieving the responsible AI, for implement some constraint, right? So this is again one of the important term with respect to the agentic AI. Then guys, context engineering, this is also very much important, because most of the agent is going to be fail, because it is having like very huge length. Okay, very huge context length, so many tokens we are passing to that agent, right? Sorry, to that workflow, right? So many tokens basically is being consumed by that workflow. So that's the main disadvantage of any agentic flow, of any agentic system. So there this context engineering come, where we need to understand how we can minimize the number of tokens, right? How we can generate the summarize output. So that is important. So this context engineering, one of the thing which we have to keep in our mind whenever we are going to design any agentic system. Then guys, checkpointing is again means we can pause, we can resume. Okay, means at whatever step we are going to be leave, so from there itself how we can resume. Okay, so that is called the checkpointing. Now apart from that, we have so many things. We have basically parallel workflow, okay, for achieving the faster like for the, that is called the parallelization, right, for the fastest performance. Okay, so so many things actually comes in between when we design the agentic workflow. But these are some common term if you are going to be learn the agentic AI, guys. So definitely once in a while you are going to be encounter with all this term, right? I will tell you what all practical terms are there, what are the theoretical and the conceptual thing. Now again, I can give you the quick revision, then I'll take your question answer. Now here, guys, if we're talking about the agentic AI ecosystem, so these are the core concept and the building blocks of that. So the first thing is the LLM, which is very much important. Prompt engineering is a very much important thing. Then, guys, chain of thoughts, tree of thoughts, right? This is a conceptual thing which we have to achieve through the prompting itself, right? With our logic only. Then, in the decision and the control layer, what comes? So we plan the thing, right? We break down the task into the multiple step. We check the output, we evaluate the output, we observe the output, we implement the reflection, we implement the iteration in the loop. Okay, so this is called the decision and the control layer. Then, guys, in the action layer, what comes in the action layer? Tool calling, or calling to the another agent, or maybe producing the final output, that thing comes, right? Then we have another one that is called the state and the memory layer. So we maintain the state throughout the entire workflow, or we sustain the memory. So we can have a long term memory, short term memory, or we can persist the memory, right, for the longer run. Then, guys, safety and reliability, in that we keep human in the loop, we implement the guardrails, we implement the context engineering, and we implement the checkpointing in between. I hope, guys, all these terms are clear to all of you. Yes or no? I just wanted to know in the chat if all these terms are clear. You can mention in the chat. I will get to know, and then I will explain in my own words. Okay, I'll take 2 more minutes before starting with the practical. Got it? It's not a framework actually. It's a term. Okay, so please go slow. I'm already going slow. Huh? So how we can have a internal tools? Internal tools means the custom tool, right? We can create that. Sir, I know ML and DL. Is it enough? Yes, it is enough. So are we starting the project today? Yes. Actually, I will take some practical part. Okay. Then the main project will start from tomorrow. If UV is a wrapper for the pip, why UV is a faster? You will have to check like what kind of optimization they have done. Then only basically we can understand that part. So we'll have to check on a programmatical level. So it would be good if you can some introduction how LLM works and fundamental architecture. That would be the different playlist or the different session then, Anup. How LLM works and the fundamental architecture. So that will be the more theoretical, mathematical as well. UV is built on top of the Rust programming. Yes, this could be one reason actually, but yeah, there could be another also, another reason. Okay, great guys. So can we start? Are you enjoying learning with me? Yes or no? Tell me. Uh, I think it is not a time waste. Maybe all of you are enjoying and will successfully implement the project as well. So next class will be on tomorrow, day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Sir, what are the difference between the AI agent and the agent AI? अरे भाई, see, agentic AI is a top level term. Okay, मैं आपको बोलूँ, if I will tell you what you are learning, you will say I'm learning agentic AI. In the agentic AI agents, deep agent, multi agents comes. Getting my point, right? Very simple. Don't be confused over here. Okay, so guys, now let me explain you all this thing in my language, and then basically we'll come to the next part. So, if we are talking about the AI agents, okay, see, uh, we have a LLMs, right? So, what we are doing, we are passing input to the LLMs. That is called prompt, right? So, we are passing prompt to the LLM, and regarding that prompt, guys, what we are generating the output, as we know, correct? Now, guys, see, uh, this LLM, right? To this LLM, actually, we can provide a memory, right? If this LLM can access the tools, okay, different tools. We have different tools, right? If then this LLM can do some planning, reasoning, right? Or it can think in a logical way, okay? Planning, right? So planning means it can do some reasoning by their own based on some instruction and all. Okay, so here I can write three terms. The first is called it can think, then it can take action, and then it can observe that. It can observe, it can observe that action, right? So think, action, and take, and then it can observe that action. So that is called the planning, the complete planning, right? So that is called the agent. Means we can say we are going to be implement all this thing, we are going to be on incorporate all this thing, right? Using one LLM, like we are going to be incorporate this tools, we are going to be incorporate this prompt memory, right? Then the planning, we are giving a capability to think, take a action, and to take a observation, and then only we are going to be generate output. So that is called the agents. Means we have created our agent, okay? Because automatically it can think something, automatically it can think something, and it can reply, okay? It can generate a output. Now if we're talking about the tools, guys, so this tools could be anything. Means we can have any sort of a tools. So this tools actually any custom function. So any custom function, any custom function with functionality, okay, with any custom logic, this could be the tool. Again, apart from this one, we can like use any sort of a API as a tool, okay? We can use any database as a tool, right? So this tool could be anything, this tool could be anything. We can create our own custom tool, we can call any sort of a API, right? We can call any database and all for getting the information, for fetching a detail. So that could be a tool, okay? From there itself we can connect the information as per the requirement. I hope this thing is clear. So yes, you can go through with all these terms and terminology. Your understanding will be bit more clear. Now coming to the next part, guys. So whenever we talk about the agentic AI, now how to implement that agentic AI. So these are the framework, guys, which is the important and the useful as well. So the first one basically LangChain. Okay, LangChain, what it does actually, it provide the foundational block. Right, so we can read the LLMs over there, we can configure the vector databases, we can read the different tools, actually whatever tools is required, we can implement the cache, right? We can maintain the state and all everything using this LangChain itself. So it provide the foundational building block. Now apart from this LangChain, we have some other framework also, some other open source framework. You can use the Llama Index, which is a like major rival of this LangChain. We can use the Haze stack, okay? That is also one of the framework which I have used in a real time application, and it is a pretty good one. Now apart from this, we have a LangGraph. So LangGraph is one of the important in the uh, like the very useful framework for creating a agentic flow, for creating the agentic AI system. And guys, with my experience, I would say 70 to 80% time people are using the LangGraph in the real time, in the real project. Okay, I will tell you the advantage of. I will tell you like why it is being used. And guys, you won't believe. During my experience, like in my 3 to 4 year of experience, I built multiple application. I was a part of like couple of very good application related to this agentic AI, multi-agentic AI, and we have used the LangGraph. Okay, so guys, if you are learning the agentic AI, how to implement the agentic AI, how to build the agentic system, then you can start with the LangGraph. Now, apart from the LangGraph, guys, we have other option also. So we have one more open source framework that is called Crew AI. Then one more framework that is AutoGen. So I created couple of POC in AutoGen, but I didn't like productionize those POC. Okay, but yeah, guys, I spent plenty amount of time with the LangGraph, and I created lots of system using the LangGraph. Okay, that's a pretty good one, basically. Now, apart from this, if you don't want to be write much code, right? If you don't want to be write much code, so in that case, you can use this and N10 and LangFlow. So N10 also is a very good open source framework, and using this N10, guys, you can create the agentic flow without writing a code. Okay, or you just have to write a minimal code. So far, guys, I haven't published any video on the N10, but yeah, I'm thinking to publish that. But yeah, you will get that video on this channel. You can check out with the video section. Okay, LangFlow, again, it is a part of the LangChain ecosystem. So LangChain, then LangGraph, then LangFlow, then LangFuse, LangSmith. It is a part of the LangChain ecosystem. So LangChain, how they are earning the money actually? So they are providing a subscription. They're providing a subscription where you can take a subscription of the LangSmith to trace your project, right? To basically like to you can track your entire project through the LangSmith itself. Even I will configure that, right? For the evaluation, right? You can have all sort of a matrices over there regarding your execution and all everything. Now, guys, recently I was exploring one more framework that was a Google ADK, Google Agent Development Kit. That is also quite good framework. Most of the thing is abstract over there, but yeah, it is also quite good framework. And for sure, I'll like take one project on top of that, or even I will create one video on top of that framework, or else you can explore it from your end. If you want a small basically implementation from my end on top of that ADK inside this crash course itself, let me know. What I'll do at the end of this crash course, I will create one simple solution using the ADK. Okay, because for that I will just have to go through the documentation itself, because uh, like you will not find out many reliable resources regarding the ADK, right? Because not much development have been done using that framework. Okay, yeah. So if you want, then definitely I can show you one solution using the ADK also. So these are the framework, and for this project, guys, we'll focus on the LangChain and the LangGraph, and we'll write the other Python code. Okay, I will use the different like fundamental Python like blocks, right? Classes, function, APIs, and all everything. I hope this is clear. So if someone is going to ask you on what all framework you have worked, so at least you can say I work with the LangGraph, okay, which is a main framework to develop the agentic AI system. I work with the AutoGen. Guys, learn little bit AutoGen also, okay, so that at least you can counter the LangGraph, that why it is good, why it is not good. Then if you want to be learn the automation, agentic AI automation using the no code, low code tool, then N10 is a good framework. You can learn this N10. Okay, so too much work is going on like around this N10 in the industry, and many non-technical people are learning to automate their tasks. Okay, so you can learn this as well. I hope it is clear to all of you. Yes or no? Please let me know. So yeah, that's what I was saying. You will get a more abstraction inside this that ADK actually. So this was all the theoretical thing. I think for 1.5 hour, I just discussed the theoretical point, guys, along with the project setup. So please let me know if the course scope and the prerequisite and the fundamental differences. Apart from this, the agentic AI terms, terminology, and uh, the fundamental definition of the agents, and then this framework is clear or not. If it is clear, please let me know. I will start with the practical. Okay. Sir, do we subscribe fee for all this framework services? No, you no need to take a subscription, right? So LangChain is free, LangGraph is free, Crew AI AutoGen is also free, Na10 is also open source. Can we again come back to the project, guys? Can we start with the practical now? Yes or no? So just go through with this video again after uploading it. Guys, you will like learn so many things. Okay, you will understand so many things over here. And how many people wants to implement this project using the Copilot? Do you want? What is the duration of this class? I'll take for more half an hour. I'll do one practical implementation, then I'll close it. Okay. Sir, how to decide which framework you have to choose? So if you are learning, you can learn anything, but if you are designing a system, then you will have to learn about that framework little deeply. Okay, you will have to understand your project and your product requirement. According to that, you will have to select. So generally, tech lead is designing or deciding which framework need to be used inside that product. Okay, so learning wise, feel free to learn everything, and you should have knowledge of every framework, everything, guys. Just touch, at least touch base, okay, few concept and all. But whenever you are doing it in a real time, then do some little deep analysis. Okay, discuss with some experienced folks or whoever already productionized some application, or they are trying to do that. Understood? Yeah. Cursor AI. So yeah, I can use the Cursor AI also. I use that. I can show you with that. So you all went. You all want with the Cursor AI. I can like develop with the Cursor AI. Okay. Sir, how to design any use case actually need to be implemented using agents, as agentic AI implement to be costly as well. So generally that requirement comes from the business, right? So they generally propose the use cases, and we have to think on that use case how we can solve it using the AI, right? So nowadays business specifically is asking to implement the AI, right? So just think, let's say you wanted to create one chat system. Now how you can make it more intelligent, right? So how it can think in their own way, how it can answer few things without your requirement, or without yours, like the classical system, right? So how you can put some intelligence, more intelligence over there using some workflow, maybe supervisor agent, or maybe some agentic flow and all. So you have to think in that way. Got it? So what is a cursor AI? It is a IDE. Okay. Great. So definitely we'll write a couple of module using the vibe coding also. Now let's do one thing, guys. Here, what I have done. So where is my folder? This is my folder. So first, we'll implement something inside the IPython itself. We'll see whether we can access the LLM or not. Without LLM, we cannot implement this project. So here, what I'll do, guys, I'll show you a couple of code. Okay, step by step, we'll implement that. So first of all, you have to install, okay, a couple of packages. So we'll start from the LangChain itself. So I'm going to be write the packages name inside the recurrent.txt, and even I can provide you that. So the first one is going to be .env. This is required to load the, this package is required for what, guys? For loading the environment variable. Then guys, you require the LangChain ecosystem. So here I can mention those library. Okay. Then guys, you require the LangGraph for this one, and one maybe POC I will show you with the Google ADK also. Okay. So LangGraph is there. Then guys, apart from this one, couple of more packages. So let me mention that I kept it in one file. Okay, one separate file. I'm just copy and pasting from there. I just wanted to save some time. Okay, so here is couple of more packages. I will let you know why I kept these packages, just to test some tool calling and all. That's it. Okay, so ipykernel.env. These are the packages from the LangChain, LangChain community OpenAI core. If you are using Gemini, then you can use this package. Okay, this one, LangChain Google GenAI. If you are using Olama, then LangChain Olama. If you are using the Grok, then LangChain Grok. Okay, so you have to install a couple of additional packages according to your requirement. I will be using OpenAI model, or else I will be using the Gemini one. Gemini is free. Okay, OpenAI is paid. You will have to like recharge your account. Okay, if you wanted to use the OpenAI based model. Then I think the rest of the package is simple one. LangGraph, I think you know why we use it. Then these two module basically just to test some tool calling. Okay, before creating our own tool, the custom tool actually. Now let me do one thing. Let me load some model. Let me load the model. Okay, let me test whether it is whether basically I can load the model and I can chat with that before incorporating inside the agentic workflow. So I'm giving you this changes, the recon.txt guys. You can just a second. I can edit. Then I can write over here requirement file updated updated, and then I can commit and push. Okay. So I committed and pushed the changes. So you can directly take it from the GitHub itself. Let me show you how you will get it. So once I'll refresh the GitHub guys, this is the GitHub. This is my GitHub. So once I'll refresh the GitHub guys, here you can see record.txt. Under this, you will get all the packages. Okay. So again, I'm giving you this link so that you can keep it with you. You can fork it. You can star whatever you want. Py project 2ml is the same. Py project 2ml is the same, similar to the setup.py. Anyone have used the setup.py file for installing the project as a package? So using the Py project 2ml, we are doing same thing. Okay. Yes, this packages will be downloaded into the virtual environment. Correct. Now, what is the next step, guys? So what we have to do here? So we have to install all these packages into the virtual environment. Now, how to do that? So for that, guys, I will use the UV command. So I'll write over here UV pip install. Okay, pip install -r requirement.txt. So once I'll write this, see all the packages will be installed inside the current virtual environment. And just see the speed of the UV guys. Just see, I think within a minute, within a second itself, it has fetched all the packages, because see, I already installed in one of the environments. So maybe it is fetching from the cache memory. But yeah, it is too fast. Okay, it is too fast, guys. Now what I can do, I can test my model whether it is working fine or not. So for that, here what I'll do, first I'll load the key guys. Okay, so which key? I'll load the OpenAI key. Now I'll write over here from a .env, right? From .env import load.env, then it OS also. So I like install some extension inside my VS Code, so it is giving me the auto suggestion for the code. So yes, I will press the tab, automatically the code will be integrated in my cell. Okay, so see, if I'll press tab, the code is there. So what is there guys? Load .env is there. Now once I'll run it, it is giving me false. Why it is giving me false? Because I haven't keep any value inside the requirement.txt. So sorry, inside the .env. So here guys, what I'll do, I'll keep my key. Okay, I'll keep my OpenAI key. So let me keep my OpenAI key over here guys. Just give me a second, I can keep that. I'm just going to be copy. Okay, because I don't want to show that key. I don't want to expose to everyone. Just a second, I can keep that key in my env. So this is the key guys. Can you see the key? Is it visible? See, this is not a full key, and even you cannot guess. Okay, so can you see the entire key? I think half of the key is visible over here. Sir, why we have to do again and again installing package to open the work? Not again and again. At least one time you will have to set up the environment na, for the development, right? Whatever coding you are doing, vibe coding, manual coding, you will have to set up the development environment. Then if you are going to be productionize it, then production environment, server setup, everything. This is a like required step. Okay. Great. So now let's do one thing. Let's this is the OpenAI key, guys, and I already kept it over here. If you are working with the Gemini, then you will have to keep the Gemini key. If you are working with the Grok, then you will have to keep the Grok key. Now, how to get those key? Okay, so let me show you. If you are working with the Gemini, then simply you can write over here Gemini API key. So once you will write this Gemini API key, guys, you will get how to generate that. So just click on the very first link, and here you will get an option to generate this Gemini API key. Okay. Now, similar to this, you can generate the Grok API key. So here you can write Grok API key. So these are the free model. Okay. So these platform are providing a free model till some extent, not completely. Even Grok is charging. So here's once you will log in, guys, with your email ID, you can generate the Grok API key. Then see here, you can generate the Gemini API key for accessing the Gemini model. Now, if so, you can use the other platform also. So Open Router is one of the platform you can use for accessing the model. Now, apart from this, Kimi is one of the platform. Kimi 2, I think so. This is the platform. Let me show you. Kimi 2.5 API. Okay, so I was exploring this platform yesterday, and this is also a good one. So Together AI, Together.ai is providing you this Kimi K 2.5 API. So you can try out this also as well. Okay, so you can like access the various model using these API. Okay, from the Kimi API. Now, I hope everything is clear regarding the API key. So I already have a API key. Now what I'll do, I'll test whether everything is working fine or not. So I'll open my test.ipynb, and now again I will run it. So here you can see it is giving me true. Why? Because I have a API key now. But whenever, guys, you are implementing a real-time project, right? So for local, it is fine. For the local development, you will keep all the variable and all inside the .env. But when you will productionize the application, you cannot keep it over the GitHub or GitHub secret. For that, actually, you will have to use the cloud services. Okay. So if we are working with the AWS, then we are using AWS Secret Manager. The similar service you will get inside the Azure. Okay, for keeping the secrets. The similar service you will get inside the GCP. Okay. So you are going to be keep your all the secret in some repository, right? So on whatever platform you are going to be deploy your application, you will keep your secrets over there itself. They are providing you the dedicated services to keep the secrets actually, right? Now, let's do one thing. So let's test the model whether it is working fine or not. So here, guys, how I can test it. So first of all, what I'll do, guys, I'll write over here OpenAI. Okay, I'll import the OpenAI over here. Just a second, let me import. So from LangChain itself, I'll write over here from LangChain OpenAI. Okay, LangChain underscore OpenAI. So from here, guys, I'm going to be import the chat OpenAI. Okay, so chat OpenAI. So this is the like module, guys, which I'm going. Sorry, this is the class which I'm going to be import. Now what I'll do, guys, I'll create an object of it. So here I'll copy it and I'll create an object. Just a second, why it is not creating it? Okay. So yeah, I'll create an object of the chat OpenAI. So here, just a second. This is fine. Now here is a code. I think copying is having issue. Let me copy it again. Okay, so yeah, I'm able to copy. See, you will pass the model name and you will pass the temperature. As of now, you can remove the temperature. It is not required. Now this is my model, chat LLM model. Now what I'll do, guys, I'll test it whether it is working fine or not. Now how I can test this model? So I will simply invoke it. Okay, so I'll take this chat LLM and then I'll write a message, hello, how are you? And I can test it whether my API key is working fine or not. Now see here, it is giving me an answer. I'll take this answer using the content. Okay, I'll write the content over here, content. And then, guys, what I can do, I can take this response. Okay, so yeah, my response is coming. See, this is the response, means I'm able to access my model. So similar to this one, guys, you have to configure the model. Understood? Yes or no? Tell me. So please configure the model. If you don't have access to the model, you cannot like implement the project, guys. You cannot do the further experiment. So this is the bare minimum requirement, and I'm using chat OpenAI model. You can use the model from the I'm using the model from the OpenAI. You can use it from the Gemini or from the Grok. Okay, from wherever you want to be used. Yes, you will have to install the required packages over here. So this is related to the Google one, related to the Gemini one, and similar for the grok as well. So just google, you will get the required package. So once you are done guys, once you are able to configure the model, please let me know. I'll quickly go ahead with the further practical. Okay, so I'm giving you 1 minute of time, taking one minute of break, then again we'll start guys. Okay, please configure the model until, do it guys fast. Okay, guys, so can we start again? Everyone is there, right? Please give me quick confirmation so that we can start. So what is this YouTube search Python package? We'll talk about it. Okay, I'll come to that part. So just let me know, just give me quick confirmation, guys, so that we can again resume the session. I'll take 10 to 20 more minutes and then I'll stop it. Okay. Great. Okay, perfect. So here we are able to configure the LLM, right? So we are getting a response from the LLM, and this is what we want. Now, what I'm doing, so here let me clarify the agenda. Okay, before starting with the practical. The first thing, what we'll do, guys, we'll understand about the LangGraph. Okay, LangGraph. So I'll let you know how to use the LangGraph, and then guys, maybe after 2 days, right? So I'll implement one more solution. So we'll use the Google ADK over there. Okay. Even I'll show you the parallel workflow using the Google ADK Agent Development Kit. I'll use the LangGraph as of now, and using the LangGraph, I'll show you the workflow, how to create a workflow. Okay, how to create a workflow. Now, apart from this one, guys, we'll understand about the tool calling also. Now, how to do the tool calling using the LangChain. Okay, LangChain, because this is going to be a fundamental block, right? So we'll have to develop the workflow and the tool calling. So using this one, so how we are going to be implement this? How we are going to be implement this workflow using the LangGraph and the tool calling as well using the LangGraph. Okay, and here definitely we'll use the LangChain wherever we are going to be used. Then what we'll do from tomorrow onwards, we'll start. Okay, we'll start our end-to-end project, end-to-end project. Okay, the core of that project is going to be the agentic flow. The agentic flow we are going to be create using this LangGraph only. Okay, either we can create using the LangGraph or else we can use the ADK. Okay, parallelly I'll create two files so we can switch in between. Either we can use the LangGraph or if you want to do like config, if you want to be like orchestrated use the ADK, you can do that, right? So LangGraph or ADK both. Now today guys I will understand about the workflow and the tool calling, so your fundamental will be clarified, right? So how to use the LangGraph if someone don't know. If someone knows, then you can directly focus from tomorrow onwards, okay, over the end-to-end project, because this is important. And using this one only will understand like how to build the complete agentic system, and even I will integrate the MCP over here. Okay, so we can integrate the MCP if we want, or even I can give you the task, like even I can explain you the MCP part, and then you can integrate it through you can integrate it by yourself. Okay, you can do some self study about this MCP and all, and then you can integrate inside the end to end project. Got it guys? I hope this is clear. Now, as of now, guys, we are just going to be understand the simple workflow and the tool calling. So, what kind of workflow I'm going to be create over here? So, I'm going to be create the token counter workflow. So, as of now, what we have done, we have just configured the LLM, right? So, we are giving an input to this LLM, and we are going to be generate some sort of a output from this LLM. As we know, right, we are able to get the output. Now, how many tokens are there in output? Whatever output is going to be generated, right? So, how many tokens are there inside that output? So, we are going to be create a simple workflow using the LangGraph, where we'll understand whatever output is going to be generated, whatever output is going to be generated through the LLM, how many tokens are there, right? So, with this simple use case, your understanding about the workflow will be clear. And then I'll come to the tool calling. Now, guys, tool calling is a very important part of the agentic workflow. Okay, because the external services we are going to be exposed in the form of tools only, right? We are going to be we are going to be create so many tools, so many custom tool or inbuilt tool, right? Or any like web call, API call, or any DB call. We are going to be exposed as a tool only. So tool calling is very important part. Now, whenever we are going to be create a tool, so there is a different way of creating the tool. Okay, so first is the decorator. We can use the simple decorator, the tool decorator. With that, actually, we can create a tool. We can use the base tool class. We can use the struct tool, right? We can basically create a tool in the different other way also. But mainly we use the three way to create the tool, to create the custom tool. We have an inbuilt tool, so we can directly use those inbuilt tool. But if we want to create some custom tool, our own custom tool, for that guys, either we are going to be use the tool decorator, or we are going to be use the base tool class, or we are going to be use the struct tool. Okay, struct tool, actually it's a one of the way for creating a tools, right? So I'll give you some highlight how to create the tools and how to call the tool inside the agentic flow. I hope this understanding is also clear, right? Now, what is the meaning of MCP? It is a model context protocol. So how you are going to be expose your tool, right? How you are going to be interact your tool. So it provide you one protocol to connect through your tool, right? So yeah, I'll tell you how to do that. Even it's a very easy thing. If you understand the basic API calling and all, then you can easily understand the MCP as well, right? Great. Now, LangGraph is fine. I think you understood the complete agenda. So let's do one thing. Let me give you the complete project over here. So here, what I can do, I can step by step, guys. I can write over here. See, we are able to load the API key. Till here, everything is fine, guys. If you're getting any issue, then what you can do, you can set it as an environment variable. So I can give you the complete code over here. What you can do, you can set your API key as a environment variable. So this is the code, guys, which you have to execute after loading the environment variable. So once you load the environment variable, then get this API key from the .env file. Okay. You can set this API key through the terminal also. This that will be the temporary variable. Then if the API key is not there, then it will raise the error. Okay. Otherwise, it will set it as an environment variable. I hope this thing is clear to all of you. So this is pretty simple. If you are getting any issue regarding the API key, then follow this step. Then after that, guys, what we have to do? So after that, guys, we have to define the state. Okay. So what is this state and why basically we define this state? So we'll come to this part. We'll discuss this thing, right? We'll discuss each and everything about the state itself. So I'll discuss about the state. Just a second. Let me check. Okay, so we are not going to be define this LLM call, guys. We'll just check how many tokens are there. Okay, I'll just stick with this message. I'll just stick with the output message only. So let me do one thing, guys. Let me import couple of more import statement which is required for us. So here is the import statement. So we have this type dict, annotate, and operator. Now we can import one more thing. So we can import this any message also. So just a second. This will also be required. Yeah. So we can import it through the LangChain itself. So I'm going to be import one more import statement. So this will be there. Okay. Now, guys, over here you can see what we are doing. We are going to be define a state. Okay, so we'll come to the state. I'll explain you what is this. Actually, through this state only, we are going to be flow the like the entire input. Okay, through the different nodes through this state only. So here is what here we have a type dict, then we have annotate, then we have a operator. Then what we have any message, human message, and the AI message, which we are going to be import from where from the LangChain core message. Okay, and this is my state. You can write any name over here, and we are importing this type dict with we are inheriting this type dict over here, and this is the key, guys. Okay, and what is the type of the state? The type of the state will be list of any messages. Operator dot add means we can add as many as messages. Okay, so if you want to understand this thing, I can explain you. Let's say first we are passing this message. So this is my message, hi. Okay, now what we are doing, guys, we are passing again the different message. So how the message will look like? So we are having hi over here inside the list. Then let's say we are saying how are you. Okay, so this will be the next message, how are you. This will be the next message. Then what I can do, guys, I can write the another message, hi, how are you. So this will be the next second message. Okay, so inside one list itself, all the message will be appended. Okay, so inside one list itself, all the message will be appended. So this is the meaning of this particular notation, whatever I have written inside the list. This list will be, it will be list of any messages, and we can append as many as messages over here. Okay, and over here, see, this is this is the key actually. And we will be having dictionary. So this will be acting as a key, and the list of the messages will be the value. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now using this state only, we are passing our input through the different nodes. So once I'll implement, maybe you will get a clear cut understanding. Now what I'm doing, so over here, guys, you can see we have defined the state. Now we have to define the nodes. So the first node, so this is my first node, guys. So what this first node is doing, actually whatever input will come to this node, okay, it's going to be generate a response regarding that input. Now after that, what I'll do, guys, I'll define one more node. So my one more node is what? It is a token counter. Okay, so whatever response I will be getting through the LLM, so I'm just going to be count the token, right? How many tokens is being generated by that LLM call, right? So this function is regarding that. So we have two function. One is this function, and second is this function. Now we have to orchestrate this function, right? So whenever we are going to be build a agentic flow, okay, any agentic flow, multi-agentic flow, deep agentic flow. So we are always defining a functionality under the function only. So we are going to be write a different function, and we are going to be orchestrate uh, through the workflow. Okay, so in LangFlow there is a way, means we have a basically like a state graph class. We can use that state graph class. We can initialize the workflow. We can add the node, and we can create a edges. Okay, if we are going to be use it inside the ADK, so there is a different way, right? Means the fundamental thing would be same. Means we are going to be define a different functionality, and then using some predefined classes, using some predefined functions, we are going to be orchestrate the thing, right? So LangGraph, ADK, CrewAI, AutoGen, all are working on the same concept. So if you are able to understand at least one framework, then you can work with any framework, guys, right? I hope this thing is clear. Now, guys, tell me, I think this is not too much. Maybe after this one, we can end the session. Or should I tell you the tool calling today, or can we cover in the next class? What is a orchestration? Orchestration means step by step execution. Okay, so step by step execution, that is called the orchestration. So we have a pipeline. In the pipeline, first we are executing the first step, then second step, then third step. Okay, so if all the step is executing in a sequence, that is called the orchestration. How we have orchestrated the steps in a sequential manner, we have orchestrated the step. That's a simple meaning of it, right? So now, guys, what I can do, I can give you this recent changes. I can write over here, code updated in the test.ipynb. So I written over here code updated in the test.ipynb. Now I can push these changes, and guys, you can take all these changes. You can directly pull it, right? So just a second. Let me. Okay, I written a message. Now let me commit it, and then I can sync the changes. So guys, after cloning my repo, you just need to write git pull. So once you will write git pull, you will be able to get all the changes inside your local system, right? So this is my GitHub. What you have to do, let me tell you. So just clone this GitHub. Just click on this code, clone this GitHub using this link, and whenever I'm pushing any changes, you just need to write one command, git pull. Now once you will write git pull, guys, automatically you will get all the changes inside your local. Okay, you no need to copy and paste manually from here itself. So tell me, guys, uh, should I need to implement the tool calling also, or I think we can only implement this token counter in today's class. Then in the next session, I can take the tool calling part. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll start the project as well, and LangGraph will be the required must required for that. Okay, for that project. So please watch some other video of the LangGraph before coming to the project, and then basically you can adapt it. So where to write git pull? You have to write git pull over the terminal. So wherever you have cloned that project, you just have to write over there itself. Got it? So cover the tool calling today. Okay. Great. So this is the two method, guys, which we required. Now the code is already updated over the GitHub. You can take it from there. So first, let me execute this cell. Now let me execute the another one, token counter. Okay. Now over here, guys, you can see. So we are passing input in the form of state. So from the state only, we are going to be collect the input. Okay. Then here also you can see we are passing input in the form of state. From the state only, we are going to be collect the input, and we are passing that input to the like the after functionality. Okay, whatever like logic I written, I'm passing that particular input to that particular logic. I'll explain you that, don't worry. First of all, let me execute it. Now guys, I'm not writing a code from scratch because it takes time, and while we are writing it, like I can do some mistakes as well in between, so we might get some syntax error and all. Okay, so that's why, guys, I prepare the code before the class, and I'm just copy and pasting step by step, right? Now, coming to the next part. So what we have to do, we have to define the state graph. So this is the state graph, guys. See here, using this state graph only, we can define our workflow. Okay, we can orchestrate our workflow. So what is the problem statement for this particular use case? So we are just testing our workflow. Whatever input or whatever output will be generated through the LLM, we are just going to be count the token. Okay. So for counting a token, here you will see I written a simple logic. Means we are just going to be split the text. Okay, so it will split behalf on the spaces, and then it will check the length of it. But guys, whenever we are going to see, if you want to count the actual token using the like this OpenAI model, right? How many tokens is being generated? So you can use the specific model from the OpenAI itself. So OpenAI is providing you some specific model which you can utilize it for counting the token in the generated output. Okay, so using that particular model, you can basically count the number of token in the generated output, and you can check your estimated cost and all. So if you don't know about it, you can check out with my fine tuning playlist. If you'll go with my YouTube channel, there I already uploaded this video. So I uploaded one video inside that playlist. The name is OpenAI fine tuning. Okay, GPT fine tuning with the OpenAI API. There I discuss all this thing, which all model are there for counting the token, how to count the token, how to estimate the cost, everything you will get over there. Understood, guys? So for the more detail, you can check over there. Now, what we are doing, so we have two method. Okay, one is the LLM call and the second is the token counter. Now what I'll do, I'll define this state graph. Okay, using this state graph class only, we are going to create a complete workflow. So here what we are doing, uh, now let me create a node. So this is the builder. Okay, using this builder only we'll create a node. Now before that guys, let me import the state graph. I think I haven't imported the state graph, that's why it is giving me this orange line. I imported the state graph from the graph itself. Now it won't give me this issue. Now here I'm doing one thing, I'm just going to be called builder dot add node. Okay, so once I'll write this builder dot add node, now here is what, this is my LLM call. Okay, and then we have another node, that is the token counter. So this is the name, custom name. You can write any name. Here is a function. You are passing function. Okay. Now you can run it. So you will be adding the nodes actually. Now here what you can do guys, you can add the edges. Okay. Edges. So for adding the edges guys, see, this is the code. So first you will define the entry point from where your input will be passed. Then this is the edge, means from the LLM call to this token counter, the input is going to be flow, and then this is your final output. Okay, token counter will be generating the final output. So in this way guys, what you can do, you can orchestrate your workflow. So we have a normal edges, we have a conditional edges, right? So we'll talk about the conditional edges also as we'll progress over here. Now let me execute it, and once I'll execute it guys, see, we are able to add the edges. Okay, now if you want to visualize this graph, how you can do that, let me show you that. So if you want to visualize this graph guys, so you will have to call a get graph over here. So let me give you this that function, get graph. Using that get graph actually you can visualize the graph. So just call, see, you have this builder, right? Okay, first of all guys, what you will have to do, you will have to compile it. You will have to compile it. So let me take this builder and let me call one method over here. The method is going to be compile. So once you will call this compile, okay, and you can keep it inside any variable. Let's say this is my app. Okay, now once I'll execute it, so what I'll get guys, I'll get my app. Now here I'll call this app, and then I'll call this get graph. Once I'll call this method get graph, I'll get the complete detail. Okay, so I'll get a complete detail about this graph. So see, this is the complete detail of this graph, this one. I can just copy paste from here, and I can put it over here. See, so let me put in the markdown. This is the complete detail. Okay, this is the complete detail guys about what, about the graph. Now if you want to visualize the graph, see, you can read it out. You can read from where it's going to be start, what is the next thing, what is the next call, every sort of a detail they have provided you over here. Now what you can do guys, you can visualize this graph. So for visualizing this graph, this is the mm, function, right? So you will simply call display, you will pass this get graph into, so okay, so here is your get graph. You will call this draw mermaid png, and then you will pass under the image. Okay, and then you will call the display. Now once you will do it guys, you will be able to get the graph over the console itself. But here I haven't imported this display, that's why I'm getting this issue. So first let me import this display. So I will import it over here, just a second. Now if I'm going to be call it, now see guys, this is the complete orchestration. Okay, so any kind of orchestration you can do, any complex orchestration, and like any level of parallelization, subgraph, okay, fan in fan out, any kind of architecture you can create. And not only in this framework, you can do it in autogen, you can do it in N10 also. Okay, so every framework is working on the same concept, where we are doing a like the complete orchestration. Okay, and we are writing some functionality, and we are doing the custom orchestration over here. Now how it's going to be processed, so first I will get an input. Okay, the input is going to be start from here, it will go to the LLM call. Then LLM call, basically it will generate the output, right? Now whatever output basically we are getting, we are passing it to the token counter. So token counter is calculating how many words, how many tokens are there inside the generated output, and then we'll get a final response. So this is a simple workflow guys, just to do some basic hands-on with the LangGraph. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to call this graph, I want to call this entire flow. So how I will do it, so for calling this flow guys, I required what, I required the invoke method. Either I can call the invoke, or I can call the stream, both is fine. So in the near future class, I'll show you the stream also. Okay, it is having two method, one is the stream, one is the invoke. And even we can call in a async way. right? Yeah, in the asynchronized way. So a invoke or a stream, both method are there. Now what we can do, guys, so we are going to be invoke it. So here, this is the message. So hi, this is Sunny, say hi, say hello in the one line, or I can say hello in detail. Let's see how many tokens would be there. So app invoke, then I'm having message. You can check with the state. So as I told you, this is going to be a dictionary. So just check out with the state, guys. See, this is my state. Where is the state, guys? This is the state. Okay, graph state. Now over here, what I can do, I can pass this message. See, now compare. So we have a message. Okay, this is the message. Message is a key. Okay, now this is the value. Value is what? Value is the list. So as we are passing it through the multiple nodes, okay, all the message is going to be append inside this particular list because of this because of this notation, operator dot add. Operator dot add, it will automatically add the message or automatically append the message. Now what is the type of this thing? The class basically which we have created, the type of this class is a type dict. Okay, so that's why, guys, we are passing the dictionary as a input over here. Now this is going to be my input. Now if I'll call it, guys, so what I'll do, what I'll get, I'll be getting my final output. Let's see whether I'm getting my final output or not. So in the result, I'll be getting my final output. Now how I can get the result, how I can get my output. So if you check with the result, simply if you will write the result, okay, so you will get this detail. Now see, message, this is the first message, then this is the second message, then this is the third message. So the third message only we are getting my final output. So let me do one thing. Let me call this one. We are iterating on top of the messages. We are getting m. Now from here we are going to be fetch the content. Okay, so if I will execute it, guys, now see, this is my first message, this is my second message, and see, this is my third message. So I'm saying hi, this is Sunny, say hello in detail. So this is the AI generated message. Now how many tokens are there? So this is the tokens. Okay, 37 tokens are there inside the generated output. But if you want to be like calculate the exact token, so you can use the specific OpenAI specific model. So how to get that OpenAI specific model? So let me tell you, just go and check with my GitHub. I already updated one code over there. This is the repository, complete LLM fine tuning. Now over here, guys, just check out with this GPT fine tuning file, this OpenAI fine tuning GPT model. Once you will scroll down over here, you will get how to count the token estimation and all everything. So one module I uploaded regarding that. So this is a default deck. This is fine. Token counting, yes. So this model you can use from the tick token for get the exact token of the generated output. So whatever output you are going to be generated, if you're going to be pass it to this model, and if you will call this and if you will call like use this encoding, okay, you will get the tokens, okay, tokens ID, and you can check the length of the token ID. Okay, this will be the actual token, but as of now I just use the custom logic over there, as you can see. Now, tell me, guys, is it clear to all of you? Is this is this example is clear? Now let me give you the code so that you can also try. So I can write over here. So basic workflow created using LangGraph. Okay. Now here I can do commit and push so that you will get the entire code. Guys, you can check the entire code over the GitHub itself. So once you will refresh my GitHub, this is the GitHub, guys, which I shared. So once you will refresh the GitHub, guys, you will get it. Where it is, just a second. Go inside the repository section. This is the GitHub. Now open it and go with the test.ipython. Okay. Now here only you will find out the complete implementation. So crash course is crashing for me. So it's all about practice, guys. Okay, it's all about practice and all. So just watch this video again. I know it's a 3 hour video. You can watch it at 2x, or else you can take this code and you can practice by yourself before coming over here. Okay. Okay, so the logic is very simple. It's easy. You can just read it out. So guys, should I tell you the tool calling also? Tell me, I can give you the quick example of the tool calling. This is the basic example of the LangGraph. I just told you to warm up with the, so that you can do the warm up with the LangGraph, some warm up. Now basically we'll implement the real workflow. Okay, in the going forward class. You can write any sort of a logic, whatever you want. Just tell me, guys, should I tell you the tool calling also? If you will say yes, I will proceed. If you will say no, we'll do it in tomorrow's session. Okay. No dinner time. Okay. Great, guys. So let's do one thing. Let's do in the next class. So I'll tell you the tool calling and all. Today you can practice with this and all the theoretical concept. Okay. So I'm not going to take now because again it will take 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll do in a next class. Next class means Thursday. Okay. Thursday 8 p.m. IST. So what's the difference between LangGraph and the agentic workflow? So I think in the autogen workflow, you will get a conversation loop. Okay. In the LangGraph, actually, you get the workflow graph. In the LangGraph, actually, we have a more authority where we control everything using the node and edges. Whereas in the autogen, actually, we agent only decide that. Most of the functionalities are abstract over there. So if you are using autogen, then it is fine for the experiment, for the research. But for the production fit, guys, where you want more authority on your workflow, then I would suggest this LangGraph. Okay. So how was the session? Did you understand everything, guys? And tell me, is it worth to attend this for the entire 3 hour? Sorry, I think 2.5 hour maybe. Let me check the time. It is saying 2 hour 19 minute. So again, one more time, guys, what you can do if you want the access of the entire material and all, just do one thing. Just sign up over here. You will get the entire detail material and the entire course in a sequence. Uh, Apart from this one, guys, one more thing. Just a second. Yeah. So once you will log in after the register, once you will log in, guys, you will get this kind of dashboard where you will get all the recordings and all in a sequential manner. And here only we'll upload the resources. So right after the class, you will get the resources or the dashboard itself. Got it? Great. Sorry, when you will walk through the GitHub Copilot, right now only I can do that if you want. So here you can see this is all the model. We can utilize it. We can simply give the like input, and we can ask to write a code. It will be writing a code. Okay, so what I'll do, guys, I'll take a specific module. We'll try to code that module using the vibe coding. Okay, so that approach I'll follow instead of doing some random coding. Or else you can use it from your end. You can use this copilot or cursor or whatever, because see, whenever we are working in the closed environment, right, for any company, for any client, for any product, right, so we don't get access of all the services that I have seen. So in my all the project, basically I hardly got access of this copilot, right? And there also we cannot access the premium model all the time. We have some restriction over there. So if you are doing development on your personal level, then you can use anything, cursor, anti-gravity, whatever. But if you are working in a restricted environment, then maybe you will get access of some limited thing, right? So yeah, master this copilot, understand this copilot, how to work with it. It will be useful because in 90% companies, you will get access of this copilot. Okay, integrated model and all, everything you will get over here. Not maybe premium model, but yeah, at least this basic model you will get. Okay. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Correct, guys. 6 session this week or next week. So, did you like the session? Again, I'm asking so that I can cover it. I can wrap it up, guys. Just let me know, and you can leave your thoughts in the comment also. So, is there any fixed syllabus you will be covering? Yes, I said over here. This is the project, guys, which we are going to be discuss. Okay, this one, the entire one. Not this exact means this is one of the project basically which I develop similar to this only. Okay. So why we can't token when we convert into the words? So let's go through again with the logic, whatever logic we have written. So this is the entire logic, guys. So what we are getting, see, we are getting message, whatever is being generated by the LLM. And here we are taking that particular message, we are splitting that and we are returning that. Now you are saying why we cannot do it over here itself. We can do, then you will not be understand how to delegate the task. And that's the main concept, the fundamental concept of the AI agents, how to divide the task, okay, how to plan the task, how to delegate the task, right? So here we have delegated the task into the two different function. Understood? Good. So what we prepare for the next class? So you can prepare the same thing. You can prepare the same video. You can just go through with it and just watch out all the theoretical points as well as the practicals. Okay. Asynco will understand. If you want to understand the asynchronization, you can learn that Celery. Okay, Celery. So it will give you like some in-depth understanding of the multi-processing, how to implement that. It's very useful, guys. Okay. Can we get a job after completing this course? It is very subjective question. So how I can say yes and no? So job actually depends on many factors. Okay, why someone will hire you? If you are capable, then only someone will hire you, right? So first, see, whatever is your aim. Let's say you want to be become, you wanted to like prepare for the GenAI role, for the AI like role, right? Any AI developer or anything, or AI architect, lead, or whatever role, right? So first prepare yourself according to that. Understand the requirement of the position, whatever jobs opening you are searching for, right? Understand that, and then start applying. If you are like capable enough, if you have good experience or good understanding of the concept, definitely person will hire you or the company will hire you. Okay. Okay, guys. So if you are getting this model not find error, then use this command pip install. Tomorrow I'll share all the command. Okay, I'll give you those command, guys. I'll keep inside one documentation. I'll share with all of you. Okay. So are we also learning to make Docker file? To make a Docker file is very easy thing, VGS thing. It is not a typical thing. So you can easily Dockerize your product project. I'll show you that. Okay, how to Dockerize. You can check. No, you can install. No, you pip ub install uv pip install requirement.txt. You will not get this error. How to clear the coding concept? Practice. Okay, it comes with the practice. It comes with the experience. So can you put async MCP Google ADK? Okay, I'll try to include that. I'll try to include that. Okay. Fine, guys. So I think this is enough for this session, for today's session. Don't forget to sign up over here and please take a material from the resource. And guys, be ready for the next session. I'll see you in the next class. So yeah, until thank you, bye bye, and thank you for your all of like all the supports, guys. And in the next class, guys, at least we'll start our first module, and then by Saturday I'll show you one module through the vibe coding, right? So yeah, thank you. Bye. Take care. Good night, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you, guys. When is the next class? Uh, I think you have subscribed the channel, right? So you will get a notification whenever we'll schedule. But 90.999% time, the next class will be on Thursday, 8 p.m. IST. Okay. If there are any changes, we'll update you regarding that. Got it? Great. Fine. Thank you, guys. Yeah.